Hello, everybody in the vinyl community. I wanted to enter Dereck's contest for, in my opinion, why the album that I've chosen is so great. It's one of my favorite and has become a classic album to me. Um, and I've chosen the album Miles Davis on the Corner. Now, I understand that when this album was released in 1972, that it was scorned by jazz critics. And I still wonder why people scorn this great album. This album is so, to me, I like that it's so experimental. It's even post punk. It's has rock, funk. I appreciate and I can really enjoy the all the layers of each instrument that come together on these tracks, which for a while before even Miles kicks in the trumpet, it puts you in a setting almost like you're on the street. You're out with the people. You're living in the society. You're seeing what's going on. This album is what I consider a timeless jazz classic album. I think if you played this right now and not said who it was, that people would come out and want to know who this is. The album is so innovative. It has such great musicians to help contribute to this masterpiece. Herbie Hancock, Chick Corea. Now, this album, as I mentioned, um, it's one that I enjoy. It's also one of his albums that I didn't want to go near this kind of jazz, but as I read stuff about his experimental jazz albums, I got curious. And I didn't understand the music at first, and now I appreciate it and I enjoy it. And every time I play this, it's like hearing something new. I mean, it's an album that's where he breaks down the barriers. He's so way ahead of its time. And I like albums like this that just don't get like this one, where they're not put under a certain category. They stand on their own, and the music itself stands on its own, and it draws people who want to learn the different uh, want to learn more about jazz improvising. I mean, and being innovated. And this record, not only can I see that it gravitated me to it, but I could see it also gravitating to others. Even to now, I think this album could do the same. Um, the music, some of the music has a little Eastern sound to it. I mean, he touches just all kinds of great elements, and I like albums like this that do that, that are just out there. They stand on their own. This album is so great. This album has that, the sound. It has direction. I feel like sometimes people hear records like this and they don't. They are looking for something uh, that's not going to be here. This is an album that's going to take you here, up on the mountaintop, all alone. And I like this record. And that's how it is. I mean, it puts me in such a awareness. It wakes me up, and I just love hearing this album with my headphones. I'm hear the just the creativity, the music working, and everything just coming in like beautiful watercolor colors just on a canvas. It just come together. So there you have it. Why I feel and believe this album is so great, and I really encourage you to get this album. Miles Davis on the Corner. Thank you, Dereck, for this contest. Have a good day, good night, and a good weekend. See you soon.